Hi everybody, I'm Nightingale. Welcome to my channel. If you're watching on Twitch, hi. If you're watching on YouTube, hi. We are testing out a new game tonight, and it's kind of supposed to be an oddball one a little bit. It's called Local News with Cliff Rockslide, and apparently Cliff Rockslide is like a rural, jaded, tired of his life newscaster who still has just the slightest bit of ambition to make it big in the world of broadcast news. And strange things start going on in his local town. And so it's kind of a mystery and kind of weird, and that's all I've got. So let's get into it and see what it's like. So this is the first time I've opened it. I have no idea what we're doing. All right. It auto-saves it each day. Cool beans.
Day 1. The Wolf of Main Street.
By the way, Wolf is also playing a game, and apparently he occasionally is getting very frustrated. This is kind of trippy, not gonna lie. The pixels are a little bit too pixeled. Okay, so this is where I'm supposed to go. What happens when I get here? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm not Cliff, I'm his cameraman. And he's editing something. Grab the camera. Got it. Welcome to the newsroom, rookie. This is the heart and soul of the local news, the most popular streaming service of Butterfly Valley. Probably the only streaming service of Butterfly Valley. Oh, well, look at that. Well, look, the one and only streaming service of Butterfly Valley. But certainly the most popular. I've been waiting to finally meet you. I mean, for at least 30 minutes. You can't act that slow. And in the news business, speed is everything. Am I bothering you? Okay. Things are really starting to snowball here, so I'm in desperate need of some help. But remember, I don't need a sidekick. Cliff Rockslide is a lone wolf, like all the wolves are meant to be. No, they're not. They're pack animals. Also, super awesome to hear you're not in it for the money. I am. Kids these days are all about get rich or take selfies trying. I don't care too much for money, and look how far it got me. Just follow my lead, and it could be you running a news agency from a garage in just a few years. I'm getting ahead of myself. You must have a gazillion questions, but let me ask first. Have you ever worked with news? No. Not a problem. You just have to get into this DUI mentality, or was it a DIY mentality? Anyway, the point is you'll learn by doing. We are the messengers of the truth. We serve one master and one master only. The holiest of holies, journalism. We are bound by its laws, and it governs us to uncover everything that wants to remain hidden. Ain't nothing more beautiful than that. Are you comfortable with moving and interacting with the environment? I think I've got it, yeah. That's the spirit. There's really nothing much to it. Follow my lead and point the camera in the right direction. You can zoom with the wheel of your mouse or the gamepad's trigger button. Some footage needs to be captured when zoomed. Other stuff is a broader picture. Just remember the golden rule of outlining. The green is for widescreen, the purple is for zoom. Okay, why don't you give the zooming a go? Frame my sweet arcade machine on the shot. All right, there we go. Excellent. Let's see that camera work once more. Frame my flat screen on the right for a wide shot. Well, let's step out. We're stuck here for a second. Okay. Great. I knew you could do it. Now that we've gotten the obvious stuff out of the way, let's talk a bit about what we're doing here. Like I said, I run the biggest streaming service around here. We report everything. My dream is to gather over 100 subscribers so that I can dip into that sweet, sweet advertising money. And when we get there, you'll get your cut too. You can see the subscriber count on the top right corner of your camera's viewpoint. I'm off to a good start. I expect to hit double digits next week with your help, maybe even sooner. People generally subscribe when they like the content and unsubscribe if they dislike it, so you have to point your camera carefully. Gaining an audience is hard, but losing it is easy. By the way, I'm going to take this opportunity to say, if you do like my content, please hit that like and subscribe button, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube. I'd greatly appreciate it. And also, I'm a Lorella affiliate. If you're on YouTube, the Lorella link below, I do get 10% if you purchase something, and you can save 10% using code Night and Bell. I have also included Wolf's W link below. W is an excellent energy drink. It has coffee bean extract and all kinds of other goodies to get you hydrated and energized without drinking a lot of sugar and straight up coffee caffeine, although it does have some caffeine in it. And you do get a discount if you use code DarkWolf1254. If these type of simulation games aren't your favorite thing, head on over to Dark Wolf. He does a lot more of the shooter and action stuff along with some RPG. He is Dark Wolf 1254 here on Twitch and on YouTube. Think I got everything in there? I'm getting better at that elevator speech. I can get it under a minute now. I'm not doing this for the moolah, but a little economical gain is a good motivator. Just remember that we're in this for journalism. We need to keep our audience happy, so focus on the footage you're shooting. We don't want to scare them away. I don't expect you to know everything off the bat, and I will reward you for your work with these awesome star stickers. Cliff Rockslide's appreciation is way more valuable than money. That's pretty much it. Let's get to reporting. Stream engaged. We got ourselves a heck of a story to kick things off. My sources report that Mrs. Riverbend has a giant pumpkin in her front yard. This might be a wild goose chase, but we need to check it out. Run like the wind. News lover sleeps. Oh, crap. He's like actually running. Wait, where'd you go? Not that way. There you are. Okay. We're literally running, folks. He's running away from us. I did not have controls that good. Oh, look. Oh, crap. That's a giant pumpkin, all right. We are live. Here we go.
Breaking news.
All right. Hello, Mrs. Riverbend.
Well, hello there, young man. Are you here for your internet's home video?
It's called a stream, but yes, I am.
I want you to...
Oops. I want you to... Sorry about the wrong voice. I want you to meet my new associate, the camera person.
Nice to meet you, dear. I'm so happy that Cliff doesn't have to be alone anymore.
We're here about the pumpkin. My source didn't lie. It's humongous. This is Cliff Rockslide, and I'm recording live from the yard of Mrs. Riverbend. She's made a botanical history with her out-of-this-world pumpkin. Miss Riverbend, tell us everything. Here we go.
Well, I was pretty surprised when I found it in my garden. I planted the seeds yesterday, and the pumpkin broke through my greenhouse window last night. It took ages to drag it here.
You mean this happened overnight?
It sure did. I've never seen anything like this in my entire life. Not even in the 60s, and back then we had plenty of plant-related weirdness going on.
That's incredible. Mrs. Riverbend, this is indeed one of the most spectacular things my eyes have ever witnessed. What are your plans regarding this record-breaking natural wonder?
I don't know. A pumpkin pie made from this could feed the entire army. Obviously, I'm not gonna do that because I've been strictly anti-war for decades.
So if you're hungry for a huge pumpkin pie or for world peace, remember to contact Mrs. Riverbend. We'll keep you informed on this developing story. Thank you, Mrs. Riverbend. Do you have anything to add? Any final thoughts?
Well, you might want to talk to Hoss Beaverton. I bought a flask of new manure from him, and I suspect it had something to do with this.
Hoss Beaverton?
If we had this manure in the 60s, it would have been flour over power. I can't imagine what kind of animal could produce something so potent. Hoss could cure world hunger.
World hunger? Hoss Beaverton? That would be the day. Anyways, this is local news with Cliff Rockslide. Thank you, Mrs. Riverbend, for the story, which certainly got me gasping for air. Remember to subscribe so you don't miss anything.
Always a pleasure, dear. Say hello to your mom for me. Okay?
Sheesh. Sure thing, Miss Riverbend.
Try harder.
What did I do wrong? I only got 8? I only got 1 star? Oh, no. Okay. Well, now what? Hey, hold on a minute. I'm so thirsty from all this running and reporting, I could really use a cup of coffee at this point. You gotta stay hydrated. And this goes to the viewers as well. You can never drink too much water. You can never drink too much water. You can easily drink too much Tabasco sauce, for example. Or ink. Or actually, any amount of ink is too much to drink. Well, enough with the crucial health tips. I'll race you to the coffee shop. Alright, and we're literally racing. Okay, well, let's see if I can do this. Where'd he go? I don't know where... Man, that boy runs so damn fast. Where am I going? Oh, there am I going. I'm going here. Oh, hello there. I haven't seen you around. Welcome to Butterfly Valley, stranger. I hate to be a party pooper as you're clearly enjoying yourself. Who am I kidding? I'm an elementary school teacher. I love making people feel miserable. As a matter of fact, I work as the official introductory citizen here at our beloved town, and I also provide you with useful tips during your stay, whether it's business, pleasure, or both. I noticed you already met Cliff. If you ever get lost, just press L or R buttons to bring up a useful compass screen. I also enforce the edutainment content of your journey. It's not all fun and games, you know. You're on a quest to become a journalist. Or that's what I've heard, at least. So keep your eyes and ears open, okay? You never know when your journalistic skills will be put to a test. And please, try not to harass any upper middle class people while you're at it. We're suffering bad enough as it is. Okay. Okay, well, I see a donut, and I'm pressing R, and I'm not seeing a compass. So I'm going to go to the donut shop and assume that that's the coffee shop. Because that sounds smart to me. Oh, look, there's 24/7 convenience store. And there we go. We're talking to some cops. Well, 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 if it isn't the local law enforcement. Hi, Cliff. How's everything? Any interesting news stories to share? Don't encourage him. I just want to eat this donut of mine in peace. Is that too much to ask? Here's a breaking story for you. Police officers needlessly distracted by a grown man pretending to have a job. Sergeants Ricks and Pecker. Life in the local news business is always busy, but I'm never too busy to catch up with the police. Do you have any news for me or the stream audience? You ain't my first choice for a trustworthy media person around here. But to tell you the truth, we only have the same old story. Nothing special going on. Nonsense, you just have to keep your eyes open. We just reported a major news event regarding the pumpkin the size of a small car. I bet you didn't know about that. Wow, that does sound amazing. I told you don't encourage him. And no, we didn't know about it because we don't have jurisdiction over attraction-hungry vegetables. That's why I can't arrest you. So what are you doing here? Are you hunting down dangerous criminals or just ensuring the safety of the good people of Butterfly Valley? Currently, we're investigating if the sound of an annoying streaming man-child can be ignored with a very determined donut eating. Sorry, Cliff. Nothing newsworthy to give you. I don't think that the low quality of coffee in this place is actual news for anyone. Dang, I was hoping for a scoop. My audience craves for exclusive content. Shut up, twerp. Rix, did you hear something? Yeah, some weird noises coming at the gas station across the street. Tell me you got that. What the heck happened? Come on, Rix, let's hustle and hope no one got hurt. Stop running into me.
Breaking news.
Gee whiz, Mr. Pecker, that was some loud bang.
Sweet cheese and crackers, son. What the heck happened?
Well, at first I was jamming hard to the guitar solo I was playing on the radio. Then I ran into a pothole and the van doors open. Good thing the barrel rolled out before it exploded.
This is Cliff Rockslide, and I'm bringing you exclusive content.
Do you realize what could have happened? You're right next to a gas station. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that gas station owners are super afraid of explosions. How do they survive 4th of July with all the fireworks going on?
You dimwit. You could have destroyed half the town with your shenanigans.
What was in that barrel? I don't know, miss. I was supposed to deliver it to the farm. Haas Beaverton told me to pick it up from the woods. There was just the barrel and nothing else.
Dear viewers, this is a live report of a massive explosion which happened only minutes ago. Okay, we need to calm the situation. This could have ended real bad and still can, so let's not waste any time. There you have it, an official statement from the fire department of Butterfly Valley. We avoided a real catastrophe here. There's an unavoidable personal catastrophe coming for you if you don't shut your pie hole.
Take it easy, Cliff. He's just doing his job.
Shooting home videos for a handful of nerds counts as a job. Those nerds have the same right to know the truth as anyone. Secondly, there's now at least 2 handfuls of them.
Hey, Mr. Pecker.
What?
Can I go? I really need to get to the farm.
You're not going anywhere. We're going to go to the police station to figure this out.
To the police station?
You're in big trouble, sonny boy. Dear viewers, it looks like things are escalating. Pecker, you know that our work requires calm conditions. Could you start by assuring them by giving us some peace from the media? My pleasure. You turn off that camera right this instant. And there you have it, folks. Butterfly Valley Police Force is trying to suppress the freedom of the press. One more peep out of you and you're coming with us. Okay, there we go.
Try harder.
Still only got 1 star. I don't think I've quite figured the game out yet. I feel like I'm missing something. Is that a dog or a horse? I guess it's a dog. Sheesh, that was intense. They sure left in a hurry. Too bad they took everything newsworthy with them. Since my body is carrying an exceptional mind, I'll have to give my body a bit of a rest. Also, we need to think about our next move. All of the arrows seem to be pointing at Haas Beaverton's farm, but we can't go confront him without anything concrete. Manure can be explosive, so there's nothing we can pin on Haas yet. We need to dig deeper. I'm pretty sure Jeb wasn't alone. I think I saw someone running away from the car. This is a perfect opportunity for you to learn about investigative journalism. I'll take a breather while you go chat with the eyewitness. I suspect there's plenty of them at the gas station, and while you're there, say hi to Doug for me.
Pretty crazy, that explosion, huh? I mean, I've never seen anything like that, and yet I don't feel scared at all. Isn't that weird? I guess my generation has witnessed so much bad stuff in our lives that we've grown numb at everything. Take that cup of latte I had a few moments ago for an example. How could I have any hope for a better future while having coffee that awful? It's a clear sign that humanity has given up. You were there, right? Did you see the girl? There was this girl about my age with colored hair and a green jacket. Didn't seem to belong here. Surprisingly stylish compared to all the other valley rednecks. Seemed to be aware of what a shower is, for example. You should probably try and find her. That's what I would do. I'm willing to bet she's one of the summer residents of the cult. Every summer they attract a bunch of young people to the lakeside.
Cult?
Cult might be a bit of a strong word, but I don't know any alternative. They're harmless, though. They hang out at the lake. They've never bothered me, but I'm more of a secular kind of girl. It's definitely something that you and that camera of yours should check out. I have to get back to my phone. I need to post a photo of the explosion so that my friends know I'm okay, or that I exist.
That blast was epic. That's the kind of stuff you normally only see in video games. Here I was, minding my business, when suddenly, boom! Man, I'm lucky to be alive. I saw Jeb driving the van. We used to play at football in high school. Jeb got, well, quite a few hits in his head, and he wasn't gonna be the Nobel Prize winner even before. So I was really surprised to see him driving a car, and not surprised at all to see him cause an accident. I thought that farm would be a workplace safe enough for him. Farm? Last time I spoke with Jeb, he said he was working for Haas Beaverton. He had big plans for himself. He said they were doing something revolutionary with fertilizers. He got all worked up. He was talking like he's the founder of some huge tech startup. All that over manure. Not rocket shoes or afternoon trips to the moon, but over an animal poop replacement. That's just crazy. How does one even create $1 billion fertilizer industry? I bet it's really hard to get super trendy with something super smelly. But some very smelly people have made millions in their garages, so I guess it's possible. Okie dokie, Smokey. Cheers! You must be Cliff's new friend. Sure. Sweet! Cliff and I go way back. It's nice to see his streaming business growing. You know, I was his first follower. That explosion was sure something. At least dozens of my soda bottles popped, and it was so difficult to get the soda back inside the bottles. Oh, sure, there's some dirt in it now, but no problem. I just call it Artisan Doug's Crunchy Countryside Soda. And people call this town uneventful. First, that badger bit off the main power line of the town, and then bang! Just 10 years later, this huge explosion happens. I bet those cultists hanging by the lakeside have something to do with this. I don't trust them. They have super weird outfits, says the man in the hot dog. And I could swear I heard a large explosion around the lake a couple of weeks ago. It was a lot louder than this. I really hope you two can get to the bottom of this. And maybe after that hard work, you could enjoy some Artisan Doug's Crunchy Countryside Soda. By the way, did Cliff send his regards? I knew I could trust him. The chain hasn't been broken in years. That man knows how to keep his promise. Okay. Here you are. Did you learn anything new? Girl. So there was someone. We definitely need to look into this. There must be more than just manure. But it'll have to wait. We need to be somewhere. Mr. Wilson has a new dog, and animals are always news. Let's get a move on, and we're going this way. Where are you going? Oh, this way. Here we go. We're running again. We have an actual big story, but we're going to go look at a frickin' dog. Sure, why not?
Breaking news.
Hello there, Mr. Wilson. Hello, Cliff. I didn't realize you'd be here so fast. Speed is our pride and joy. News must travel fast. Yes, I've been trying to reach you. See, dear viewers, we are in the heart of human interest stories as Mr. Wilson has just acquired a new dog for himself. Please, tell us about it. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. See, I lost my glasses. Isn't it true you found this poor animal in the woods while you were taking a walk? Yes, that's exactly what happened. But like I said, I didn't have my glasses. Wow, so you adopted the dog then and there? Well, he or she, I haven't had the courage to find out, was very forthcoming and seemed friendly, so I took the poor animal home. The first thing I did was wash the creature, or rather, I tried to wash it. You see, I was getting more certain that it's not. Mr. Wilson, you truly are a national treasure, a dog's best friend. Wait a minute, Cliff. The trouble started the moment I got home with the animal, because I found my eyeglasses. Where are you keeping the dog? Our viewers would love to see the star of this story. Inside, right behind this very door. I'm outside for a good reason. Dear viewers, I don't know about you, but I'm dying to see the dog. Mr. Wilson, let's see your new friend. Oh, by all means, I wouldn't open that door if I were you. My, aren't you a big fellow? Be careful, Cliff. I'm not sure if this is a good idea. Hey, don't show your teeth at me. I just want to give you belly rubs. Belly rubs? Oh my. Wait a minute. You're not a dog. Not a dog. Darn. I was worried you'd say that. Are you just sitting here watching me? This is a wolf. Thank you for confirming that. I was suspecting the very same thing. Then why the heck did you contact us and not the police? I needed someone to verify if it's a dog or a wolf. That's not a police matter. That's a job for a reporter. So thank you for your help. I'm so relieved to finally find that out. Relieved? You have a wild, angry wolf inside your house. Oh, that doesn't bother me at all. What really scares me is the unknown. Now that I know what the creature is a wolf, I can be at peace with this situation. Thank you, Cliff. You're not afraid to go back in. Should we call the police? Nope. No, I'm not scared at all. I think the wolf also needs some private time to process this latest information about him or her not being a dog. Better leave the creature to it. Right, well, dear audience, what a powerful news story this is. It speaks to us all. When was the last time you checked your pet's authenticity? Is there a wolf in dog's clothing living in your house? This is the crucial information and questions only local news and Cliff Rockslide can bring you. Remember to subscribe. It looks like we overstayed our welcome. There can only be one. Just follow me and keep streaming. I'll try to do the best. There is no free. What the? It's telling me to zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. I don't even know where they all went. No, the map doesn't work. Okay, we're just gonna run around till we find them. I have no idea where they are. I'm hitting the map buttons. They don't work. Well, folks, here's a cat. I don't know, maybe they went this way? Here's another cat.
Epic reporting.
And that's when I got 3 stars. I don't understand. It hurts to talk like that. I don't know, maybe sometime I'll get cast as a voice actor.
You never know.
Sure. Are you alright? Yes, thanks to you. That was a real wolf. I know because it was alone, and wolves are always alone, like Cliff Rockslide. A lone, brave wolf. Right. Anyways, Mr. Wilson called it in a second ago saying you were running for your dear life. He had found an animal from the woods and thought it was a dog. Yep, I was able to piece that together myself. Not that I don't love scoops, but I prefer to not be eaten by them. I don't think I've ever run that fast. That wolf has a stellar career as a personal trainer. Listen, I've been meaning to talk to you about what happened. Let's take a ride, shall we? Remember, it's not easy for me to trust you. This time, it has to be strictly off the record. Of course, we always protect our sources and we're not recording anything at the moment. Also, strictly off the stream. What? But that's do I have to remind you about Badger-related trust issues? Come on, Cliff. If you haven't changed one bit, you can as well step out of the vehicle. No, you're right. Hey, backseat, shut the stream. Huh? You would have stopped the vehicle before me getting out, right? Most likely, but I can still change my mind. Now listen, I'm pretty sure that something strange is going on. Explosions don't just happen around here. Agreed. The pumpkin, for example. Cliff, be serious. I am. That explosive barrel was being transported to Haas's farm. Well, Mrs. Riverbend got her manure from Haas. And the pumpkin grew gigantic overnight. That can't be a coincidence. You might be right, but there's more. The moment I mentioned Haas and his farm, Pecker got upset and defensive. I wanted to go and see for myself what's happening there, but he insisted that we look for clues elsewhere. Interesting. Does Pecker have something to hide? I don't think so. He just gets on his heels every time he feels something traditional, like farming, is questioned in any way. He thinks he has the case closed with Jeb behind the bar. Do you think Jeb could have orchestrated something like this? Orchestrated? Jeb Stetson? No way. That guy can't handle a pair of rhythm sticks. Cliff, I need to ask you a favor. Could you go to Haas's farm tomorrow and see if there's something we should be worried about? You could be my undercover news reporter. Me and Haas aren't exactly on good terms. I know this is a tall order, but it'd be really helpful. Darn. Of course I'll help you. That's what we journalists do, and if there's indeed something going on, I owe it to my subscribers to uncover it.
Thanks, Cliff. I really appreciate this.
What the heck is going on? What are you doing here?
Hello, Melvin.
How many times do I have to tell you that my name is Cliff? Cliff Rockslide.
Oh, right. Sorry. Of course, I can use your fake name, Melvin. What was it? Cliffside Melvin?
Don't tell me you came all this way for trying to insult me with kindergarten stuff. What's next? What's next? Are you going to threaten me with a finger gun? Because I'm embarrassed that I'm making voices.
She is making voices for her game that she is playing live on Twitch.
It's a lot of reading.
She's putting it.
Yeah, it'll go on YouTube.
And what is it?
Good question. Local news with Cliff Rockslide.
Local news. Which was a strange one so far.
Yeah. No, I'm not here to insult you or threaten you. It's a lot of reading.
There is a lot of reading.
It's
Voices to characters.
It's funny. I just came to welcome you back. It's always nice to see one of my apprentices return. I left the Herald and Butterfly Valley because of your incompetence as a journalist. I'm not your apprentice in any way. Well, that might be true. No apprentice of mine would fail this miserably. Again, why are you here? Besides the fact that your job doesn't require any actual work, so you have plenty of time to just troll people. Made-up news channel is fine when you're 10 years old. But with an adult man, I'm worried about you, as I am worried about the well-being of people in our community. Oh yeah, right, Clarence Spud, the great philanthropist. Like that one time you harassed the hip-hop kid right out of Butterfly Valley. I didn't harass anyone. I told the community the truth about gang wars soon reaping our beloved town. They always start with rap music. There was one kid, not a gang or two rivaling gangs. And he didn't make rap music or do any gang stuff. He was a talented street dancer. Well, have there been any gang wars in Butterfly Valley after we got rid of that troublemaker? Checkmate. I have to say, you really put effort into your stupidity. Tell you what, don't embarrass yourself anymore with this streaming nonsense. Focus on cat videos. They're so popular that even you might have a moderate success. And let your lying piece of toilet paper be the only news in Butterfly Valley? No way. I've been running the local newspaper for decades. That's where folks have always read their news. We know everything happening here. Oh yeah, I bet you don't have a clue what's happened today. You mean that accident? We have an exclusive interview from the police. We also found several eyewitnesses who saw the whole thing. That's super. But we have a clue you don't have, and we're really going to get to the bottom of this. For me, it seems that you've well reached the bottom already. Laugh if you want, but it's going to be yesterday's news tomorrow. I've already covered the whole thing on my live stream. It's so great that at least 12 people wasting their lives on the computer saw that live on your channel. But the people actually living here will trust the Valley Herald like they've always done. You'll soon learn this yourself, but if it is necessary for you to drag yourself across the mud, So be it. You don't have to be dragged along, kid, with the camera. You seem to have real talent. If you want to put that talent to real use in real media, just call me. I hate that guy. Just hate him. Everything he does mocks everything that journalism stands for. When I was working for him, he didn't even pay me. He ordered me to do this and do that, and he was always promising that after a while he would pay me, which is totally different from what we're doing here. You're already getting paid with all the experience you're getting. That's something you can't buy. It's like love. You can't buy that either. So what I'm giving to you is as valuable as love. That's pretty awesome, don't you think? Besides, I've got a clue that can bring us the big audience and bring us closer to earthly wealth as well. First thing in the morning, we're gonna head out to Hoss Beaverton's farm. We'll see what that manure stuff is all about. It's like we journalists always say, follow the smell. Or was it follow the money? Anyways, we'll see you in the morning. Try to get some sleep, and thanks for the job today. You really have what it takes.
It's a wrap. Day completed.
Interesting. The Valley Herald says no explosion, just a pothole. Police confirms that the sounds sounded
Day
like an
2.
explosion, but
A
it wasn't.
family affair.
Okay. Hang on. How do I stop this thing? There's no way to stop it.
Stop a vehicle.
No, I can't stop the game.
No. Escape? What doesn't work?
No, so we're just going to manually escape out of it. Okay, well, it says saved after every day. One day took me 41 minutes. And doing that many different voices back to back is a challenge. 25 years of acting. I've never really been a voice actor. And even most voice actors don't do all the characters themselves. But that was more difficult than I expected it to be. I don't know that I have a rating for the game yet. The controls are rough, really rough. It's very hard to get the camera pointing where you want it to. The compass thing doesn't work at all. There's some updates that need done. Now, I'm not sure if this game is out yet. Give me just a minute. And the pixel versions do not look like the characters when they come up. I don't know. Like, the game costs $8.99. It's a very low-end, cheap game. I think I gotta give it a 2 out of 5, though. I mean, it wasn't the worst game I've ever played, but it leaves a lot to be desired.
Yeah, and you sounded like you were having some fun with it.
I was. It was kind of cool. Like, I want to finish the story now that I've started it, but would I have paid? I received this game free from Keymailer. I can spend my $10. The developer is Bonus Stage Publishing. Looks like Bonus Stage tends to publish quickie, cheap games. Let's see what Horsefly has done. Horsefly, yeah, no. It looks like Horsefly tries to pump out one game a year. They all stay in the 10 to 15. This year's showing is called Stratagun, and it's VR supported. But, yeah. So I doubt I will stream or upload any further days. If you do want to see more days, because each day is like a chapter, if you do want to see it again, post in the comments and I will record it. But if you're good with the one and done, I'm good with the one and done. So that might, I don't know if I will play it to completion or not. Honestly, I will probably forget that it exists. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for hanging out. Hope y'all have a great night. And Wolf is trying desperately to build up his shop because I know he's getting close to approaching day 60.
Yeah.
And by close, I mean he's a third of the way there. So he's got some time to go. I have a feeling he's going to beat me. I don't know. We'll see. I've noticed a few differences in strategies, but we'll see. Anyways, y'all have a good night. Thank you. Bye.